We'll start with that big headline number on global growth. Can we just have the first DIU card at the back, please? The economists don't really need to look at the back because you know which numbers these are, but this is basically the IMF's October outlook, which looks at the global economic projections for growth and also the growth numbers for India for FY23 and for the next year. Now, broadly, and I'll start with Neelkanth Mishra, and here I think we want to focus more on the India story in a global context. And the question that's in people's minds sitting here, from where we are, in the way that you see things, are things likely to get better, marginally better, significantly better? Are they likely to stay the same, or could they get a lot worse? So let's start with that. Neelkanth.
Thanks, Rahul. So I think the economy is slowing, but from a much higher level than what is currently being projected. So I think the current trajectory of the economy is very strong. That is reflected in very strong numbers for tax collection, for car sales, for airline traffic, and a whole range of indicators. But given that interest rates in India and globally are going up, I think export numbers are starting to weaken quite meaningfully now. And with a lag of, I would say, 12 months, even services exports, so the point at which the US starts to slow, I think there will be a further slowdown as well. So the growth currently is, I think, much higher than what consensus has it at. And I think the economy starts to slow. One point I worry about is a risk of a global accident, because some of these things are what economists would call non-linear. So they don't move like this. I mean, they go this way and then suddenly something breaks, like we saw in the UK. And given that the world has never seen this high level of interest rates, this level of fiscal dominance for a very, very long time, the markets have zero tolerance for policy mistakes. If any of the governments goes through political turmoil, the central bank makes a mistake, the risk of an accident is very high. And when that happens, then there could be a very significant impact on capital inflows and so on and so forth for us. So I think we are going to be fine. I think the steady trend growth should be 7% or so once the bases are adjusted. But we need to be very wary, in Hindi they say sachet, of potential risk of accidents globally.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.